Here's why most self-help books and courses do not work. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping people just like you achieve aligned lives, strong families, and inspired businesses. So today I want to talk about this particular topic, why self-help rarely works and why that is the case. Now, the leading theory on why this happens is that people go through the information, whether it's in the form of a book, whether it's in the form of a course or a program or whatever the delivery system might be. People go through the information and they do not apply the information, and therefore the information gets lost. Now, this theory has some value because this is actually how things work. If you come across some kind of new piece of information and you think to yourself, wow, that's really insightful, that's really useful, I could really use that in my life, but then you do not do anything with that information and you don't apply it in any way, that information gets lost after a few days, like you've never heard it in your life. So there is merit to this theory. However, that's not the entire picture. Okay, so first of all, the reason why a lot of people do not get all there is to it from self-help resources, let's call them, is not because they do not apply the information in their lives, or it's not mostly because of that. It is because a lot of these resources only focus on one piece of the puzzle. So, like you've probably heard me say before, we have three aspects of our reality and three aspects of our existence, three dimensions, like I call them: the physical, the psychological, and the spiritual dimensions. And we are systems that function within these dimensions all at once. You cannot separate them unless for research purposes or something like that. But in real life, you cannot separate them. Think of a car. A car has essential systems and non-essential systems. Okay, non-essential systems are things like the little electrical engine that powers up your windows. Okay, you can 100% drive the car with that electrical engine malfunctioning. Sure, it's sort of a hassle not to have functioning windows, but you can pretty much drive the car without that comfort, let's say. However, you cannot drive the car when an essential system is malfunctioning. For instance, the engine or the transmission. You cannot drive the car if the engine doesn't function. So it's pretty much like that when we're talking about our three main systems, main essential systems: the physical one, the psychological one, and the spiritual one. You cannot function properly when one of those systems is out of balance. And the problem with most self-help resources is that they only focus on one dimension at a time, rarely on two of those dimensions, but never on all three of them. And that's why I created the alignment method, because the alignment method focuses on all three of them all at once, and this works on aligning all three and making sure that they are properly functioning as a whole. Okay, so that was the purpose of me creating the alignment method, with all the criticism and all the raised eyebrows that has caused. But I came to realize that there is no better way to achieve results and to achieve them effortlessly than by aligning all three and fine-tuning all three, making sure that all three are working together. Okay, so that's the point of the alignment method, but it's also the reason why self-help rarely works. Because you work on one thing, let's say that you work on the psychological side of things, and you work on dismantling your limiting beliefs, let's say, and you put effort and energy into dismantling those limiting beliefs and all of that. And then, because your soul isn't aligned and isn't functioning properly, or is suffering in some way, then all of that hard work that you've put into gets dismantled little by little by the misalignment of your soul. Or you put a lot of work into fine-tuning how your body functions. I don't know, you take cold showers, you go for runs, you go to the gym, whatever it is that you choose to do. But then your psychological dimension turns into gear and ends up dismantling everything, because your body is affecting your thoughts, but it isn't really directing them. So the thoughts that you have may end up overriding whatever progress you made in the physical dimension. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to have any progress that you made get shut down by whatever else isn't functioning properly, then you need to work on aligning all three of the dimensions. And that is something that can be done through the alignment method, which is the program that I have created that works on all three dimensions all at once. And if you want to learn more about it and see if it's a fit for you, you can check the link in my description, and you have all the information there for you to read and to analyze and so on. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. The reason that self-help rarely works isn't that the information is bad. It's usually not bad. It's usually pretty good and pretty useful, but it's only really useful if used inside something bigger than that. If it's only useful when you take into account the fact that that is only a small part of the entire puzzle, not the whole puzzle. Okay, so that was the main idea. Hope you found this useful. If you want to hear more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post something new. Whether that's the case or not, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this and for making it up until the end. And I hope you have a great day moving forward. Thank you. Take care.